What's going on, guys? My name's Dead Sergeant and welcome to my 100 sub special. In this special, I'm going to be going over basically how I got into zombies, kind of my zombie story. Where I can start off, I started playing zombies in about 2011. I had an old friend named Justin. Someone in my house was playing a lot of Call of Duty. I think it was my brother because he was pretty good. He was pretty into the multiplayer in the campaign of Modern Warfare series, and I think he liked MW2 a lot. I then got Black Ops, and he played some of it, not really much. He wasn't really into it. I think he played a little bit of zombies, but the way my household worked was we had one game but two Xboxes. We would share that game, Pros, and I would always go in and take his games. He'd come in and take mine. You know, it was whatever. One day my friend comes over and he grabs a game which was Black Ops, Call of Duty, and he basically saw it and he was like, yo, we should play this. He's like, let's play a little bit of multiplayer and stuff. So we got into multiplayer, you know. I didn't have Xbox Live at the time, and so we just did private matches, you know. We try. I wasn't really, as a kid, I didn't like multiplayer games. I liked co-op games. That was basically my thing, you know. I liked working together with people. He was like, this game has zombies, and I was like, dope. And this was like 2011, or maybe like late 2010. Early 2011, late 2010. We get into a game of Kino, and I remember just being so horrified because I was born in 2002, so I was like 8 or 9 when I played Kino for the first time. And I remember being so terrified in split screen, and we had like this shitty like 800 by 600 TV. It was very like one of the big like fat TVs. It was pretty old. I would always mute it because I was so scared of the sounds and stuff. Like, it was such a scary map for me. I know for a lot of people it was Nocturne Toten. That was the scary one. Kino had a pretty creepy atmosphere. I wasn't scared of 5 though. 5, I couldn't play it solo. Like, I didn't want to play zombie solo because as a kid I was fucking frightened by them, dude. Like, seriously. Basically, we get in and we try, and he'd have a lot of fun with it because my friend Justin, he was about like a year and a half, 2 years older than me. And so at this point he's like 10 or 11, and we sucked, but we loved it, or at least he loved it. I don't remember like ever like falling in love with Kino until I learned Xbox Live, and I started playing solo and get good at the game. That's when I started loving Kino. We always sucked. We'd always try and find the box. We would always try and find everything, you know, because we were noobs. He knew a little bit about it because he played a little bit of World at War. Basically just the biggest noobs ever. We'd never get past like round 6. We'd get through dog rounds and then die on like that round after it, or the round, or 2 rounds after the dog round. Like, that's, like, we suck dick. And we'd always try and find the box and always get like shitty guns like the HS10 MPL or some shit, like a whole bunch of fucking horrible ass guns. One, and they all suck, and so we were all like, okay, we need to find the box because you can get a ray gun. And that was basically our goal. He'd come over and we'd have like 2, 3, probably 4 hour sessions on Kino trying to get like the ray gun or the thunder gun or the monkeys or just a good gun. I remember the first time getting in power, I was just like, this is crazy. This is fucking scary as well. Yeah, and we'd always see all these perk machines, and we had no idea what the fuck they did. We bought them and we're like, this is a waste of money. He came over and he's like, bro, we should try zombies again. I was like, okay. And he's like, I looked up like how to play the game. I looked up a whole bunch of stuff, and he didn't really do too much research, but he told me like the core 4 perks, which were, he's like, quick revive allows you to revive people faster. Double tap makes it so you have double damage, which at the time that's what people thought, which was a lie. It was actually increased fire rate, but he said double damage. Speed Cola, he said, makes you reload faster. And Juggernog, so we'd always get the power, and then we get quick revive, then Juggernog, and then double tap, and then Speed Cola. That's when it really kicked off for me. I was like, this is pretty cool. Like, I want to learn all the secrets in this map. I want to learn like how to survive. Like what else is there? You know, I want to see it. Like, is there a new round? Like, there's like, instead of dogs, are there like giant hell wolves that come? Like 12. I got Xbox Live for like one of those like on console free game, like demos when they used to do those. I realized I can play online people on zombies. Now I played zombies solo a little bit, but I was still pretty scared of it. Eventually when he'd come over, we'd enable the audio and stuff, and the zombies, they sounded dope. They sounded crazy, fucking amazing. It was I remember being so scared of them and shit, but he's like, look at all the funny quotes and stuff, like the Dempsey
K to the I to the A, bitch.
But yeah, eventually I got Xbox Live, and I remember going in, and it was 3 other people, except I was full screen and stuff, and I remember being so amazed. I had a microphone as well. I'm like, okay guys, let's do it. Like, let's get Juggernaut, let's get Quick Revive and everything. It was fucking cool. I learned from Justin, because I'd like rage quit the game, and he'd play solo for a little bit. I'd be like in the living room, I'd come back, and he's like around like 7 with like dogs or something. But yeah, I learned from him basically how to play the game, and he was kind of a noob as well. But I got Xbox Live, and I learned from other people. I met a lot of friends through it. 2011 or 2012 Christmas, I got, say, like an iPhone, or not an iPhone, but a iPod. I started watching YouTube videos and stuff and tutorials, and it was about from start of 2012 to end of 2012. I basically played a lot of Kino, a lot of 5 online, and I'd get super good at the game. Late 2012, when Black Ops 2 just dropped, a friend named Steven, and he had an older brother named, I think John, I think that was his name. But yeah, they had Black Ops 2 for the 360, but they didn't own a 360, or I think they did, but they weren't allowed to play it or whatever. So they would come over to my house, and we'd jump on zombies, we'd on Xbox Live, and really old. This is transit in town days and stuff, and so he'd get on, John would get on, he'd be like talking to people, we'd always like trying to figure out all the secrets and stuff to the map. He was like, yo, you know the corn maze, you can get to Nuketown, like how do you get there? Even though it was Nocturne Toten, I kept on sticking to Black Ops 1, and then April 2013, made that, I subbed to a lot of zombie people. I would always like look up how to play zombie or how to do stuff. One of the earliest and few people that I really liked, and this was like really old, this is 2013, The Smith Plays. And this, I remember this is way back, like, I think I had YouTube on my Xbox 360 as well, so like I recently found him. But I also, when I was subbed to him, he had like 100,000 subs, or so, not even that, dude, probably like less than 100,000 subs. We're probably gonna have to go on the Wayback Machine. I'm gonna do that right now. 2013 to 2014, I basically watched a lot of the Smith Plays. Right as Barry dropped, I got Black Ops 2, and I played a lot of the campaign. I played some of the multiplayer, but I played a lot of zombies and a lot of transit. And then I got buried, and it was super hype, and I went to my friend's house, and he said he got the season pass, and I'm like, so you're gonna play all the maps when they come out? So I was like, and he said, yeah, I saw on like the Xbox dashboard about the new zombies map coming out, Origins. And that was like the very first DLC that I was live for. Like, I was hyped for. I was like, this is gonna be cool. But I didn't get it right then and there. And so it came out, I remember it coming out, and I was like, man, I wanted this. And I didn't get it until about like a month and a half, 2 months probably later. Syndicate and the Smith Play. I saw them play it. Yeah, I saw a bunch of videos. I was kind of skeptical about getting it. My friend Steven came over, and 2 DLC. We can get DLC, 1 or 2. So I showed him Mob of the Dead and Origins. I'm like, which one do you want? He's like, get Origins. I'm like, I kind of want Mob of the Dead. He's like, no, I saw you can get in the foot. I was like, nah. So I trusted him, and I got Origins, and he was right, you can go in the foot, and Origins was amazing. I sucked at Origins solo. I suck at every map. Grow onto Origins. I loved it. I looked up how to do the staff. Origins was amazing. 2013 to early 2015. Mid 2014, I got Mob of the Dead. Played about like a month of that, and then my 360 started to break. And that's when it started falling down on me, like the zombies community. That's when it pretty much died. And Smith Plays was pretty much the only one, like stuff like Smith Play. I mean, I saw Mr. T Lexify as well. That sucked for me. And I remember just like after Minecraft, like end of 2014 came, I got Percola bottles, which I think of 2015 was a very good year for me. It really kind of changed my life drastically. Like, it was pretty much a new beginning. It was a sunrise. We moved into a new house. That was at January 2015. My 360 was still breaking. Like less and less games would start working, and like Minecraft would fucking crash. I think it was April 12th or April 16th of 2015, they dropped the Black Ops 3 tease, and I lost my shit, dude. The reveal trailer came out, and dude, it was amazing. I remember seeing zombies at the end, and I was like, Dad, get the wallet. 2 days later, my birthday came, I got an Xbox One. Over the course of Halo Master Chief Collection, I learned to stream to Twitch. Streaming to Twitch, I was able to bring that to my YouTube, and so that's how I uploaded a whole bunch of old streams. Between like June and August, I basically streamed every day on Twitch, and then I bring it over. And I played the Black Ops 3 beta. That was when I launched pretty much my channel. I was like, dude, this is gonna be huge. Black Ops 3 is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna make so many fucking videos on this. I streamed the Black Ops 3 beta. Yeah, a few months later, 8th grade started. I kicked ass in 8th grade. JK, I sucked dick in 8th grade. I met people, you know, who were like, hey, you gonna get Black Ops 3? I was like, yeah, dude. I'm like, you gonna play the zombies? I was like, dude, fucking all day. Never gonna touch multiplayer in my life. Fast forward a couple months, more streaming. November 6th drops, Black Ops 3 drops, and I remember just playing Black Ops 3 again. I have it on my second channel. If you guys want to go see that, that's the original file from it. I transferred it, and I'm pretty sure overall I had like 8 hours of stream footage from the launch of Black Ops 3. All of it got copyrighted because, and all my videos, like, they were copyrighted for like ever. I didn't really like download them and change them up until like about a month and a half ago. I streamed it, I did everything, dude. I remember just being there. I was like, same game, different map. Same game, different map. I mean, it pretty much was, but I remember just being such a noob, and then just getting the hang of it. You know, I remember taking my Xbox downstairs, streaming it, you know, playing with my friend. He was pretty much a multiplayer guy. He was like, I'm Prestige 3 in multiplayer already. I was like, what are you? I'm like, I'm Prestige 4 in zombies. I streamed Black Ops 3, Zombies, Shadows of Evil, and The Giant a lot to Twitch. 2016 came. I remember being so mad that PlayStation got DLC first, but I was like, what are you gonna do? And so I didn't really stream to Twitch on the Xbox One after that. I think I streamed Horizon Rock probably, but after that I didn't really stream to Twitch at all. But I remember the zombies community and YouTube was booming. It was pretty much just like, if it was like a hype graph, like 2014 would just be like at 0, and then like April 2015 is just like a line, like just a right angle basically, and then November it was just a right angle. Like it was so good, like it went backwards. Like that's how fucking cool it was. Like all the DLC came out, or not all the DLC, but DLC kept on coming and coming. I started making videos. I met people. One of my favorite videos was I basically did a 1v1, or like a 1v1 v1v1 with my friends on multiplayer. I got a Elgato between the launch, the first DLC. So I got an Elgato. I basically used that to record. This is basically where my YouTube started going off. I started making thumbnails 8th grade year, or not end this. Well, yeah, it was end of semester. so going to new classes, and so I got into digital expressions, and was basically photography, and they showed us how to edit pictures on the computer using Pixlr, which if you don't know is what I use to make thumbnails now. It's how I used to make some of my first public thumbnails, which is COD, BO3, Horizon Drop First Attempt, PT1, a lot of shitty stuff. Probably because I act like a dick. I started making videos with Movie Maker. That's basically where it all began and started to take off. I started loving YouTube. I met people, I got advice, and this is one of my favorite videos. It was really shitty quality, but it's Horizon Rock Easter egg complete with the OG Nerd Squad. I started Nerd Squad, I never really continued it. That's where it basically went off for me, is the Horizon Rock Easter egg. Once I uploaded that video, I was like, this is gonna be good. And I did the Shadows of Evil Easter egg complete, and then Pokemon Go dropped. I made a Pokemon Go video, it was really shit. And then update video. I did a video responding to my update video about a month ago. Then I think one of my was the very first video I made with Movie Maker. And once I got that, that's basically where it all began, because I just started learning everything. And so after that was an average game on the Giant with randoms. I think that was one of my greatest videos about with zombies to like start off with. And then 4 Noobs Attempt the Hardest Easter Egg. 4 Noobs Attempt the Hardest Easter Egg Part 1. and then I did a part 2, and then I started making high round. I made my first high round guide, and it was really shitty. Gerard Crovey solo Easter egg attempt 9 months ago. I don't remember that being 9 months ago. I think that was a live stream from Elgato, and that was like the first time trying to live stream. But yeah, I basically just made more videos in Movie Maker. Revelations came out, and then I made my first top 5. It was really cringy. Cringiest YouTube video, Black Ops 3 basically was the beginning of it all. How the Sweater Sore Soul, Thanksgiving. Out of any video to edit, that was probably like the funniest video to edit for me. And then I did a 2016 year in review, 2017 intro, did the Gerard Crovey Easter egg, and when was it? I think it was Zombies YouTubers Are Quitting. Yeah, it was that video where, that was my first video made with Sony Vegas. That's when I got Sony Vegas. And basically, once I got Sony Vegas, which apparently, no, I got it in February. 4 months with it. I think I can make way better videos now. Top 5 remaster maps, that was a lot better video than the other one I made, but still pretty cringy. And then I started streaming on YouTube. It really did start a month ago. I was about to say, it felt like it started a month ago. I did the No Revive transit run because everyone was doing transit, or not transit, but everyone was doing No Revive, and that's when Zombie Records basically took off. I did more streams with my friends, and then about what video? I think it was Nuketown, No Revive. Once Zombies Chronicles got announced, I lost my shit. Black Ops 2 just came back compatible about a month ago. I made my unofficial Zombies Chronicles trailer for all platforms around here through all my live streams and all the funny moments I made. I grew from about at the beginning of the year with like 25 subs to about where I am now, which is 89 subs at this current moment. So basically, over a year and a half, I grew basically 3 times the size I was, and that's pretty amazing for me. And then more Zombies Chronicle streams, June 22nd, 2017. This is basically where I am right now. That's basically my zombie story. It's from the beginning all the way back in the days of Kino. I was super noob, really shitty. Then I got internet. Then I played Xbox Live. Then I got YouTube. Watched huge people like Smith Plays grow. He basically he exploded. Like, I'm pretty sure when I met him, or not, when I found his channel, he had like 20,000 subs probably. 20,000, yeah, about 20,000 subs if I go and check right now. Yeah. April 2014, that sounds about right. He had 33K. And so I'm happy for him growing, and I'm happy that I'm growing and the zombies community is growing. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the sub special, the 100 sub special. I don't want it to be a huge celebration because it's like 100 subscribers. Oh my god, guys, 100 people hit that subscribe button. That's fucking crazy, you know. I think this is just the beginning for my channel. I think it's come a long way because my oldest video on private is from 2013. Been here for 4 years. Subscribe so we can get to 200. That's basically gonna be the next milestone. But yeah, triple digits. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next sub special, or the next stream, or the next top 5, or whatever I'm gonna make. Peace.